young children, ages 8 and 10, were killed where they sat in the pews. Their parents have been notified. 17 other people were injured, 14 of them being children. 2 of those children are in critical condition. The coward who fired these shots ultimately took his own life in the rear of the church. Our hearts are broken for the families who have lost their children, for these young lives that are now fighting to recover, and for our entire community that has been so deeply traumatized by this senseless attack. We will stand together to protect our children, our schools, and our houses of worship.
So, very bad, horrible news has happened this morning at the time of recording of this video. A Catholic church slash school, I believe, was shot up, and what isn't mentioned in this video is it was shot up by a transgendered woman. And so we're going to look at some of the details of this story because it's very sad. 2 children have died. We got Benny Johnson here. The Minnesota Catholic Church shooter has been revealed as Robin Westman. Reports say he identified as a transgender male. Oh, I'm sorry, transgender male. And his magazines that he had, he wrote on them, basically delete, I don't know if I could say it on YouTube, but delete Donald Trump. Minneapolis, Blue City, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, police chief confirms that 2 children, ages 8 and 10, were tragically killed where they sat in the pews. 17 others were injured, including 14 children. Here is a video of one of the boys speaking about the event. Let's listen to what he has to say.
My friend ran, someone helped him run out. He saw him, he was wearing all black and he had a ski mask on. I was down, so I didn't really look up. I mean, he got shot through the stained glass windows, so they're probably ruined. And then my friend Victor, he was laying on top of me, making sure I was safe, and he got hit. So that was really brave of him.
And you have a nick on your neck?
Yeah, that was, I don't even know what it's from. Kind of looks like debris or something. My friend
This is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. This is a 10-year-old kid. It sounds like it may be the friend that laid on him as one of those kids in the critical condition, or it could have been one of the kids who is shot. 8 and 10 years old. Authorities, 22-year-old suspect Robin Westman has been identified in the deadly Catholic school and church shooting as he posted manifesto online. Authorities have confirmed that the suspect in the tragic mass shooting, Annunciation Catholic Church and school and church, as 22-year-old Robin Westman, a biological male who identifies as a transgender. Officials say roughly 2 hours before the attack, Westman posted a manifesto on social media, which has since been removed along with all related videos. Westman entered the campus armed with a semi-automatic weapon and pepper spray, opening fire on both students and parishioners. At least 20 victims have been shot. 20 people have been shot, many of them children, with several critically injured, and 2 of the victims have been passed away. A heavy police presence remains on the scene. So 2 children have died. There may be more to come. And this is the shooter. This is the face of evil right here. The transgender. And this is the video that he's posted.
Note to my family. Shit.
I don't. It's difficult to hear. The sound is low. We're not going to watch all of it. But he says this is a note to his family.
Some English, right? Hope you can read that.
He says, I hope you can read that.
Yeah.
He says, I am dying of cancer up here. I don't know if that's metaphoric or legit. Not that it would ever give anyone a reason to actually do this.
Love, unity, and guns.
He says, peace, love, unity, and guns.
Fuck,
Robin Westman. And 2022, or I'm sorry, 2002, he writes here, to 2025. He fully went into this willing to die. And the thing is like, if you want to kill yourself, I don't think, or I'm sorry, I gotta watch what I say on YouTube. If you want to self-delete and end everything, that's a horrible thing. But if you're gonna do that, why would you have to feel the need to go through here and take the lives of these innocents? And we're going to see on some of this stuff how he's written F Trump and other things. Here are some bullets that he's dropping. Look at him. This is just horrific.
BlackRock and ExxonMobil. Sponsored by Pabst Blue.
He's mostly speaking gibberish.
Yeah, I met Brandon Herrera at SHOT Show last. Vintage warfare promotes love and peace and accepting differences.
Here's more bullets.
But that's it. That's all I've done.
A very mentally ill person. Of course, if you say that nowadays, it's considered hate speech. Look at this. He has a range set up where he's practicing shooting, and he has a picture of Jesus. Remind you, this is a Catholic school he shot up. So apparently he hates Christians and believers. Shocking. #1 persecuted group in the entire world, by the way. Christians. Just in case you didn't know. There's his guns. Look at that. Magazines. The big one, he says. All these weapons and guns. I wonder how long. The bodies haven't been cold yet. And I wonder, I would be willing to bet my left arm that there are already plenty of progressives and left-leaning people on social media. Without the bodies even being cold, I bet they're already trying to take advantage of this tragedy and use it to push banning guns and gun violence and all that kind of stuff. What do you want to bet that that's the #1 thing that everyone's going to be pushing? Gun violence. Right, because it's the guns that killed people, not the person. Just like if I fail my math test, it's the pencil that failed it and not me. I'm the woker baby. Why so curious?
Woker, baby. Why so curious?
This guy, F-U eat, S-H-I-T. Very mentally ill, obviously. Like, mentally ill person. Where's the one that says... This one says for the children. The magazine that he prepared for the children. He keeps saying peace and love.
This one's for me.
And he says that last one's for him. Where he shoots himself.
Extra thick.
F this world.
Well, you're here.
I would say demonic. I would say demon possessed. If you believe in that kind of stuff, I would say very evil person who has let all kinds of things into his life. And now he's come to this point to where he's willing to basically do the unthinkable. Let's go over a few other things that I want to show you. Here he is right here. Breaking: the suspect in Minneapolis, Minnesota shooting at a Catholic school and church has been identified as Robin Westman. Manifesto, including a video showing the words "Kill Donald Trump." There it is in the picture right here on one of those magazines. Kill Donald Trump. R.I.P. By the way, he shot up a Catholic school full of Christians. Now, this is the mayor. This is the mayor of the Minneapolis, Mayor Jacob Frey. Don't just say this is about the thoughts and prayers right now. These kids were literally praying. Let's hear what the mayor has to say. Very progressive mayor that we have here.
Those families are suffering immense pain right now. Think of this as if it were your own. Every one of us needs to be wrapping our arms around these families, giving them every ounce that we can muster.
So far, I'm with him.
These were Minneapolis families. These were American families.
True.
And the amount of pain that they are suffering right now is extraordinary. And don't just say this is about thoughts and prayers right now. These kids were literally praying. It was the first week of school. They were in a church. These are kids that...
Don't say it's about thoughts and prayers. Something tells me this guy isn't a big believer in prayers, at least. I know that people say thoughts and prayers, you know, it's kind of like best wishes. It's a way of people, most people saying, I'm very sorry that this happened. My heart goes out to you. So, there's a part of me that wants to give this guy the benefit of the doubt, but we're going to watch another video of him in a second, but let's let him finish.
Should be learning with their friends. They should be playing on the playground. They should be able to go to school or church in peace without the fear or risk of violence, and their parents should have the same kind of assurance.
You know what would bring that? Good guys with a gun. If around this Catholic school / church, if there were a couple guys, they don't even have to be in uniform, but undercover, trained, know what they're doing, veterans, ex-cops, stands for what's right, good guys, and armed to the teeth. Standing around there, walking in front, letting everyone know, like this freak, this transgendered evil monster, letting people like that know if you come around here, F around and find out. That would have probably prevented this.
These are the sort of basic assurances that every family should have, every step of the day, regardless of where they are in our country.
Now we have another video from Mr. Frey here. Last video here, and there is more and more coverage of all of this stuff coming out. And so we're going to try to stay on top of it. But let's watch what he says here. Let me see if I can... this is an older video. Oh, who do we have up here? A bunch of lovely liberal white women and the lovely Ilhan Omar. Let's check this out.
And I want all of you just to know exactly where we are as far as our neighbors go. Minneapolis will continue to be a safe haven for
This is older video, by the way.
undocumented immigrants.
Undocumented immigrants. Okay.
For our trans community. Regardless of who you are or where you come from, Minneapolis is a place where you should be proud to call home. And I want...
Now, there's that, and this is...
These were Minneapolis families. These were American families. And the amount of pain that they are suffering right now is extraordinary.
So, that is the same clip that we just watched. It really is horrific. The face of evil. I will say, you know, not all trans people, I'm certainly not trying to say that all trans people are evil or anything, just like I don't think all gay people are or all straight people are. But what do you want to bet the media is going to completely sweep this underneath the rug because they are selective in their reporting, very selective in what they have to say, and the fact that this is a trans person hurts their narrative. And so I think a lot of mainstream media outlets are going to be pretty quiet on this stuff. This is Benny Johnson's timeline. let's see what a few people have to say. I need to be careful strolling Twitter/X because, you know, you just got to be careful. But let's see what a few people have to say. Transgenderism is the only mental illness demanding the rest of society adopt the patient's delusion as part of the patient's retirement or treatment, as part of the patient's treatment. I'd love to know what your thoughts. Do you guys agree in the comments about that? Transgenderism is a mental disorder. Men, and then the men and women symbol here, cannot be women. And this is the vid that we watched of the manifesto and all of his stuff. I support the Second Amendment completely, but I also know how this works. Democrats are going to start pushing for gun control. That's what I said. So I propose the first restriction we discuss is banning all transgenders from possessing firearms. The bodies will not have been even dead before we see people advocating for that. In fact, I did see another post. I have to be very careful here because, again, if something pulls up on Twitter, there was one post that I saw. Let me see if I can find it really quick for you guys. Maybe not. I'm just scrolling through here real fast. There's so many different things about this story. It looks like we may have another one.
Back.
Did he go to the hospital?
Yeah, most people were okay. My friend got hit in the back.
Did he go to the hospital?
Yeah, he went to the hospital.
What went through your mind when you saw that?
I was super scared for him.
I bet.
But I think now he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get reunited with your parents?
Yeah, my mom was waiting outside of the church when it happened.
Yeah. What was it like seeing her?
I was super happy because, like, I was scared that I wasn't going to see her because I didn't know what was happening, really.
As scared as this boy was, can you imagine how the mom felt? I can't imagine.
I was just in shock.
Was it behind you where it was happening, or in front of you?
It was, like, right beside me. I was, like, 2 seats away from the stained glass windows. So they were, like, the shots were, like, right next to me.
Wow. This boy is tough as hell, man.
Yeah.
You went under the pew after that happened?
Yeah. And then
what everyone tried to do?
I think I got, like, gunpowder on my neck. Yeah.
When you heard the shots, what went through your head?
I was like, the first one I was like, what is that? I thought it was just something, then I heard it again. I just ran under the pew. And then I covered my head. My friend Victor, like, saved me, though, because he laid on top of me, but he got hit.
Your friend laid on top of you?
Yeah, and he got hit.
Is this something that you practiced before?
Yeah, we practice it, like, every month. Or I don't know.
That's good.
But yeah, we've never practiced it in the church though. Only in school. So it was way different.
It's so disgusting and just heartbreaking. It's very simple. If you are someone who wants to go out and hurt people and kill them, you are going to look for the gun-free zones. You're not going to walk up to a police station and try to shoot it up. You are going to look for a place that bans guns, that bans, you know, all that kind of stuff, because that's where the innocent people are, and you can freely walk in there. If you have places like this that are gun-free areas, whether it's a blue city or a church or an apartment complex or a school or a building, and your whole point is to ban the guns and stuff like that, that tells the bad guys and the criminals you can't defend yourself. You just have to wait on the cops to get there, and they're never going to get there fast enough. If you are a law-abiding citizen, you're going to obey those laws. If you are a sick monster like this transgendered man, and if you're a monster like this, you're not going to obey those laws. It's not going to make a difference. It's just going to make things easier for you. I was looking for this one post where this guy was posting about how this is an example about how we need to ban all guns. I can't find it. Here we go. Hold on a second. So here's one. The shooting at Annunciation Catholic Church and its school in Minneapolis, Minnesota is clear reminder of this. It is the guns. It's insane to me. It's absolutely insane. What are the comments here? Murder is illegal, attempting murder is illegal, felony is illegal, shooting people indiscriminately is illegal, using firearms in a criminal manner is illegal. Criminals do not go through background checks when purchasing illegal guns. Criminals will not follow new laws. New laws will not make us safer. Restricting law-abiding citizens more will not make us safer. It will just make us defenseless. Thank you. That's exactly what I was trying to say. That's exactly the point that I'm making here. All those guns that this guy showed in the manifesto, do you think he went through a background check trying to get those? Do you think he purchased all that stuff legally? Do you think that he went through the proper means and all that kind of stuff? It's really sad. It's a really sad day, and hopefully there aren't any more casualties. Hopefully no more kids die. I'll keep following the story, and if there's any major updates, try to give some updates. Guys, thoughts and prayers. Regardless of what that mayor said, thoughts and prayers. And also, if you could help support the channel, help me cover this stuff, please hit the like button and the subscribe button and the bell icon. Really goes a long way in helping out the channel. I do cover news topics and cultural stuff, but I cover a lot of pop culture stuff too. Games, movies, TV, anime, things like that. I've got some reviews on there and stuff too. So all different kind of stuff as I like to talk about. Really goes a long way in helping out the channel. I do really appreciate it. Sorry to bring this news today, guys, but there it is. Till next time.